Okay.
Well, you've got to be so excited about them both getting in.
It is a great time. It's a great time.
Are you a little worried about the twins going to two different schools?
Yes, I hope that happens. I hope they, yeah.
Well, I don't know if you've thought about this yet, but you have been an incredible foundation supporter all these years. Did you think you would continue your annual donations once they graduate?
It's actually not something that we thought about. I thought we were done.
Well, I can appreciate that. Most people do stop making an annual donation when the kids graduate. I understand that because the money does go to the classroom that year. But I wanted to run something by you. I think you two would probably be great candidates to start donating to the endowment for the schools. Did you realize last year it generated almost $50,000, which that's almost a teacher's salary.
I actually had no idea about that.
Yeah, it's really pretty exciting. You'd be amazed. It really has added up. And we're hopeful that we can find families like yours that would be willing to make a straight cash donation, a generous donation, and join, some of your friends that you'll see on this list. And this is really amounting to be a nice way to create a pool of money where the annual campaign doesn't have such, urgency to it, because we'd have this savings account.
I am so surprised to see that. I did not know about
Oh,
that.
it's a great thing, and I think you and Harley could consider like a $10,000 donation in your name, and it would move forward. You'd always be listed here, and it would help bring in the support from people you've made friends with over all these years.
Is that a
in
one-time
schools.
donation or yearly?
That's a one-time donation. Of course, we'd always accept other donations down the road. That would be terrific. But I really hope you'll consider that.
That is something that I'd like to think about, that I didn't know it existed, and yeah, we'd like to think about that.
Perfect. And another way, if this just is feeling a little onerous because the kids are going to college in the fall, another thing you might consider is making a bequest. And that would be you putting a portion of your estate someday in the name of the school foundation. And that way, you'd be making an investment that would carry on for perhaps your grandkids. I know that's hard to think of.
about.
But that's a really simple way to, be able to carry on your life and get these girls through college and weddings and all the things we have coming up. But knowing that down the road that you'd be ensuring that the schools would keep the quality they have.
And that's just putting that in our wheel,
Yeah.
that we would make that commitment.
Exactly. Or, for example, you could say that you were going to set aside a certain number of shares of Intel stock from when Harley worked there. So it wouldn't impact your daily life right now, but you'd know that someday you would be leaving a legacy. And this becomes part of something called the William Stafford Society here in Lake Oswego. And once again, it's folks who've lent their name to establish this pot of money that will really mean a sustainable district down the road, because, as you know, the state funding's frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's good to know that there's these programs in place.
Well, I think it's a really, we've been so smart with the foundation. It's another smart way to guarantee that the quality's there with our schools.
Okay.
So Harley is an accountant. I know he knows probably more than we do about, the tax benefits of various options you might have. But I really hope you'll show this to him and that you'll talk through both of these options.
I definitely will. I definitely will do that.
Because, I'm just curious, how much difference do you think our schools made in all three girls getting into the colleges they did? What difference do you think it made?
All the difference. It was because of the teachers of our district.
Well, and if you feel that way, what a great way to make that statement and to help other families make a decision to give to us in the future. Well, how does this sound to you? I know you've got a lot going on with graduation. Why don't I give you these, you take them home and show them to Harley, and then we can chat after graduation and see if we can put one of these things in place. Does that sound good?
Great plan. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Robin.